As we step into the new year, I understand your desire to declutter your home and life, which brought you here. So let's dive into it today. Hi everyone, it's Sungeun. Welcome to Lifestyle C. On this channel, I share my journey and ideas to make life more beautiful and poetic. I'm sure you've heard about Marie Kondo, and you may have tried decluttering many times. I've read her books and tried her method as well. While I love the concept of asking yourself if an item sparks joy, it didn't really work for me. Don't get me wrong, I think it helped thousands of people to declutter and organize their homes and lives. I found some issues with Marie Kondo's method, and maybe you did too. Firstly, the entire process takes a lot of energy and time to go through everything that you own. We already have many things to take care of daily, right? Secondly, despite trying the method, it seemed never-ending and eventually built up again, leaving me feeling disorganized. Even though I had decluttered many times, the result wasn't lasting. If you relate to these aspects, then please listen to me. I've read quite many books about minimalism, organization, and decluttering, and watched many YouTube videos and documentaries. That means I'm very serious about making my living environment as clean, comfortable, and convenient as possible. And why is that? Because organizing is a process of getting to know myself, and by doing this, I can feel that I'm taking control of my life. Earlier this year, I felt the urge to declutter again, staring at the place that irritated me the most, the entrance. While I liked thinking about making it more clean, convenient, and beautiful, just organizing a small area took almost 1.5 hours. It became challenging to continue with other sessions, knowing how much time and energy it will require. So I just decided to relax over the weekend. During this time, I discovered the book Boost Your Focus 5-Minute Home Office Organization Technique by Komeda Marina. It discussed the concept of categories and organization by frequency. It clicked with me, and I wanted to try that approach beginning with my home office. This book was especially written for people who work from home. My first target was all the drawers in my office that usually ended up messy, and I didn't know what exactly was inside. Before we go further, let's clarify these 3 activities. First, decluttering/sorting is finding reasons for owning each item. Second, organizing/stories is arranging items in a convenient state for use. Third, tidying is putting used items back in their designated places. These 3 activities should be carried out step by step and repeatedly. Initially, the decluttering stage may require a significant amount of time and energy. However, at some point, with daily habits of tidying for about 5 minutes, a clean environment should be maintained. So here is the thing. Decluttering takes time. The author mentioned that each home would take approximately 20 to 30 hours depending on the size of your home and belongings. You can't do it all at once for a long time because it's not only takes time but also a lot of energy to go through your belongings. Thinking about whether to keep or get rid of something isn't easy. Expecting a significant difference between before and after isn't realistic in a short period. If you focus only on appearance, it will quickly go back to its initial state. So take your time and do it gradually. The author recommends setting 30 minutes for one session and doing a maximum of 4 sessions, meaning it's ideal a maximum of 2 hours per day. I prepared some paper bags tagged daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and yearly plus for the items I felt I hadn't used more than a year or never used. I also made a buy bag for items, but delayed to discard a while, reducing my anxiety about making mistakes. I will go through this buy bag slowly when I have the right mindset. So I took everything out on my table and organized them depending on how often I use them. If I used an item today, it went into the daily bag. If I used things this week, it went to the weekly bag. Then I sorted other into monthly and yearly bags. Once I sorted everything, I brought each bag back to the table and found the right place for each item. I have 3 drawers where I work, so the first drawer holds daily items, the second drawer holds weekly items, and the third drawer holds some monthly items. Larger daily items like my laptop and work files went to my bookshelf, which I can also reach easily. Other monthly, yearly, and yearly plus items went into other drawers or magazine files, which I don't need to access often. If you find items that keep ending up on the floor or surface, think about these 3 things. First, if it has its own designated place. Second, if it mixes with other items that you don't use often and there's probably not enough space for your hand to go inside and pick up and bring it back easily. And third, if the items are stored closely to where you use them often. For me, luckily, I didn't have many daily or weekly items in my office. But if you are struggling with having too many items, remember this. We should be choosing what we want to keep, not what we want to get rid of. It's easier to think this way, right? I found some items that I didn't want to bring back now, but also didn't want to discard immediately. So I created a maybe/hesitation bag. I will set a date to review this bag, and if I find that I haven't used some items, I will reconsider letting go of them. Plus, I also made another bag for items I wanna donate. I've completed 6 sessions this week, spending a total of 3 hours organizing my office drawers. Even though I haven't gone through every item in my office yet and just used my existing organizers and boxes, I'm already quite happy with my new system because most used items now have their designated space in a very convenient way. At the end of the day, I can leave my desk clutter-free apart from some decorations and be ready to work anytime the next day with a fresh slate. I haven't experienced any accumulation after my sessions until now. This book was focused on the work environment, but I'd like to try this new way of organization for other parts and areas of my home and share more updates with you. When I started my New Year's decluttering, initially I wanted to make video as early as possible and share my before and after along with some tips. However, this time I decided to take it slow. I hope this video was helpful for you to gain a fresh perspective on organizing for the new year. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, you can check out another video about decluttering here. Thanks for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!